Hello. Really excited to hear that you're going to be coming back and spending some time with us in school next week. So, what I thought I would do is show you around the school because some things are exactly the same as they always have been. Some things we've made slightly different, and the reason we've made them different is because we want to make sure that when you come back to school and all the grown-ups are here as well, you are as safe and as happy as possible so that we can concentrate on learning and having fun. So we've made a few changes. One of the things we've changed is that in your classroom, you're going to have a lot more space than you usually have. And that's so we can keep it clean. So to do that, we've cleaned out lots of the things, the bits and bobs that are normally in your classroom, and we've made sure there are lots of clean surfaces. So your classrooms might look a little bit different, and that's why I wanted to show you. Now, I'm in here at the moment in class 3. So if you are in group 3A or 3B, this will be your classroom. So I'm going to try and do this fancy thing now and turn around. No, it won't let me. So instead I'm going to spin around like this, and you'll see that some things are the same. So we've got the displays as normal there. I'll try and get my face out of the way. But then you'll see that the tables are slightly different. And that's so that we can make sure you've got plenty of space between yourselves. If you need to get up, to go out to the toilet or to get something, you've got space to do that without bumping into people. And it also means that we can get those tables nice and clean as well. The other thing that is different, and I personally am quite excited by this idea, is that each of you will have your own personal set of pencils and scissors, a glue stick, imagine that, rulers. Everything you'll need is going to be there, and you are the only person who will be able to use all of that stuff. And to make sure of that, there's even a little label on the front. And one of the first things you will do when you come into school is write your name on it. And that will be there for you whenever you come in. So that's class 3. Now, if you're in group 4A or 4B, you're going to be in this room. And again, lots of things are exactly the same. So the displays, they haven't changed at all. But we have done the same thing with the table so that we can make sure there's plenty of space for you and we can make sure we keep it nice and clean. And you will have your own, just like in class 3, we've got equipment for you to use, and we've chosen things that we know we can easily clean. You'll have your own set of balls and footballs and things to use in PE as well. So this is your classroom all ready for you to come back and do lots and lots of learning. So follow me, because if you're not in class 3 or class 4, you're probably wondering, well, that's all very well, but what's my room going to look like? So we'll go this way. These bits haven't changed. Look, corridors exactly the same. Corridors are the same. The stairs is the same. The pictures on the walls, golden 3, they haven't got anywhere, don't worry about that. And we're coming down now to class 1 and class 2. Now, the first thing I want to tell you about down here is that when you go to the toilet, we've got a new system for you. And again, I'm a little bit excited about this because I think it's great fun. So, because there isn't a lot of space in the toilet rooms, whichever toilet you use, we're going to have to make sure that there's only one person in there at a time. But when you're waiting, we've got some little green spots. See if I can find one. There. Do you see that down there? And that will mean that you can stand on that spot and wait. And then when the person comes out of the toilet, you can go on in. And if I go this way, you should be able to see on the floor how those spots are all spread out so that while you're waiting to go into the toilet, you're nicely spread out along the floor. So let's go in to class 1. So if you're in group 1A, this is going to be your room, and if you're in group 1B, this is going to be your room. So your normal classroom, just the same as always. Photos still on the wall. You've been very much part of what we've been thinking about this time that you haven't been in school. And what we've done in class 1 and class 2 is we have made sure you have still got loads of space to be able to spread out and be creative. We've got places at tables, but around that, we've also got lots and lots of space for you that at the moment looks quite empty. But by the time you've got some Lego in there to play with, or construction kits, or some objects that you're using to create something amazing, then what we've done is create lots of space for you to be able to learn lots and enjoy yourselves. And the tables are all designed so that they can be really, really easily kept nice and clean. And if you are in class 2, class 2A or B, this is your classroom. So it will look really similar. Again, lots and lots of space. As you'll probably hear, the door still squeaks. We haven't done anything about that, because some things don't need to change, do they? You've got your plants on the window still. And the other thing that isn't changing is that the teachers here are really, really looking forward to seeing you. And we're going to make sure you have a really, really happy and safe time when you're here. So let's now go out this way, because you're probably thinking, well, that's all very well. That's all very well, Mr Bowman, but I'm in year 6. Just got a funny type. I'm in year 6. Or I'm in one of the other groups, and at the moment, I don't know where I'm going to be. So let's have a wander and go and find where you're going to be. So your teachers, yeah, you might not have the teacher that you normally have, but all of the teachers now know who is going to be in their group, and I cannot tell you how excited they are about it. Now what's happened here is I've tried to use my tag to get through, but this door's locked, so we're going to go a different way instead. So we're going to go round this way, because there's always a possibility, and hopefully when we come round here we'll be able to get in a different way. So if we go in through here, let's see. No, can't get in there either. But we're out on the playground, because I can show you something out here before we try the year 6 rooms. Now, being outdoors is going to be really, really important, as it always is here, but that's not going to change. In fact, when the weather's like this, we want you to be outside as much as possible. So, to make that possible, we have created 2 different play areas on the field. So you can see we've got the stage there, and down the middle of the field, we've got these 2 ribbons. What you can probably hear now is some children playing in the distance. So over here we have got two ribbons. Hope you can see those. And those 2 ribbons are about 2 meters apart. And that means when you come out, and it will be class 13A, class 14A, or class 1A, and class 2A, or class 3A and class 4A. When you come out, you'll be 2 meters away from the other group. You'll be able to see them, you'll be able to wave, you'll be able to call across, you'll be able to copy each other's dances, you'll be able to do races up and down, but we'll keep you that distance so that you aren't risking passing any germs between you, just to keep yourselves nice and safe. Apart from that, this play area is all the same, but we're going to try and keep you using the field as much as we possibly can. Okay, so let's move on now, because if you are in either group blue, purple or green, you're going to be over in these classrooms, which are our usual year 4 classrooms. And you will see on the door, and these will be on the door for all of the classrooms outside, just in case you forget, we've got signs there to remind you where you need to go. And blue and purple there, and here is green classroom. And we've got some stuff in here making last minute preparations. Say hello. There we go, some familiar faces. There we go, we're beaming live across the world at the moment, everybody. So just like the other classrooms, we've set these up so that there is plenty of space, lots of surfaces that we can keep nice and clear. And at the moment, although you're seeing lots of chairs, the chairs won't always be full. We've created enough space so there's room for all of the children we're expecting. But there'll be lots of space in here, like with the other groups, to get all your bits and bobs out, learn lots. And that's where green group are going to be. Blue and purple group are going to be in this room. This is class 9, this is Miss Fender's normal space. As you can see, you've got the windows there, you've got the view. And here we have got lots of packs of equipment all ready to go, like I just showed you in year 1. Okay, so this is where blue group on Monday and Tuesday, or purple group on Thursday and Friday are going to go. So now all we haven't seen is the year 6 rooms. So if you are in year 6, you will either be in group 13A or 14A 13B or 14B. And what we realised when we were planning this is that if Year 6 come in through their normal door, we would have two classes both coming in through the Year 6 storm porches. So that's why class 14, you're going to be in classroom 11. Okay, so 14A, 14B, you're going to be in here, which is Mr. Cooper's normal room. So there you go, you can see we've got the tables spread out again, surfaces there all ready for you to be able to clean, and lots of space in there for you to be able to come in, relax, and get on with your day. And here again, we've got all of those packs all ready to go. And if any of you are left-handed and you're thinking, but those scissors aren't going to be any good for me, we've even got a pack of left-handed scissors ready for you to swap on the first day, and those will become your own. Mrs. Smith has been working really, really hard getting all that together. So this is where class 14 are going to be, 14A, 14B. And if you come with me, and you haven't really got any choice because you're on the end of a selfie stick, if you come with me, we'll go down this corridor, and you'll notice the corridor is a lot more space than usual, because what we've done is we've taken out the sofas and the printer and things like that that are usually there, and we've actually put all of those in class 7, because class 7 is going to be another staff room, so that the staff can all stay spread out. So that's where the sofas are, but it also means that you can be nice and spread out in the corridor. For Year 6 particularly, it won't be very often that you're moving around the school. It might just be when you need to go to the toilet, but that means that if you pass somebody in the corridor, you can stay a really good distance away from each other. So here we are, class 13, similar layout to the others. We've tried to make sure all the classrooms have got a similar kind of feel to them. So there's lots of space, lots of surfaces to keep nice and clean, and ready to go here is a set of Chromebooks, so that Year 6 you are going to be doing lots of your learning using those Chromebooks. The other thing I should say is that we have sorted it so the things that you're doing in school will be very, very similar to the children at home, because it's always been really important to us that all different parts of the school stay really connected and that you have similar experiences. So those learning menus you've been using, that's what the teachers in school are going to be using as well to help you with your learning. So that's been 12 minutes and 37 seconds, and the idea was just to give you a little taste of what the school looks like and what we can expect, or what you can expect when you come back to see us. But I think the main thing I want you to remember is that regardless of how different the building feels, the things that are going to carry on, as we're going to do everything we can to make sure you feel happy and make you feel safe. We're going to make sure we have time to laugh and to have fun with you, to play outside, to learn outside. And we're going to enjoy being together. We're going to give you time to talk if things are worrying you, if you're unsure about things. And we're going to work really hard to make sure you feel happy and you feel safe. So when you come back, whenever that is, I can't wait to see you. It might be at a distance, but I'll wave and I'll say hello. And we'll get on with lots of learning and lots of fun together. So take care, enjoy the sunshine. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.